Taurus, I have a bonus. Rocks in the treetop all day long, huffing and a puffing and a singing the song. All little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweedledee, rockin' robin, tweet, tweedledee. Oh, rockin' robin goes really gonna rock tonight. Alright, I got a bonus for Taurus! I see that Taurus is interested in looking at these videos. Or maybe just because they were close to the beginning, more people have looked. But I thought about it, and then I picked up this deck, and it went flying out of my hands. So I'm taking that as a sign that it is pre-shuffled by universe. For Taurus. And I have to be quick. Because I have to go measure something for my father, and he's expecting it. So, Taurus, highest greatest good of everybody involved, for what they're wondering, because they're curious about something, aren't they? Curious bulls? Are you curious about moving a little bit? The Taurus can be the happy bull. Comfortable, you want to go to sleep on them. But the Taurus knows how to move too. That bull can move, can't it? So maybe the bull is ready to move. Where are you moving, Taurus? I want to know. I'm curious. This makes me curious about everyone. I feel like I'm being kind of a nosy bitch into the universe right now a little bit, and I'm kind of liking it. I must say, I'm kind of liking helping you all out. For some reason. Glad to be of help. Glad to be help, as long as you're listening to you. What's sticking in you? Look at your signs. Maybe it was something in that song. Maybe you need to look for a bird today. Maybe you need to sing like a bird today. Oh, that's a weirdo. We're going to take it. Taurus! I was going to go for one card, and we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. There's another video where I had this, I can't remember, the Four of Wands. What was it? Maybe Cancer. Was it Cancer? I don't remember. Maybe you're thinking about having a celebration with a Cancer, or someone that has those, like, motherly attributes. Kind of like you, but different. I would say, like, I don't know, they're both kind of mommy-like, but they're both kind of daddy-like as well, because, like, the one is, like, the provider, and one is, like, the nurturer, but they go hand in hand. Water, earth. Let's see. What do we have at the bottom? Taurus! Taurus! Nine of Swords. This is completion. So your nightmares are over. They're over. You know, look at here. Let's look at it. You don't want to ignore it. We're going to look at it so we can change this shit. Oh, that's weird. All right, so the first thing, I haven't looked at this deck in a long time. Besides what I did on the one video for whatever sign I used it on. So, I think this is my first deck I ever got a very long time ago, and I haven't used it hardly at all. And I don't know why, because I really like it. It's sort of like a three-dimensional collage. Alright, so in this, the first thing I thought of was the Vesica Pisces, the birth canal. The little sign like this. It's like a vagina, just in case you didn't get that part of the symbolism. And they usually put Mary in here, or Jesus, because he birthed out of Mary, or she represents that birthing of the Christ, you know, the motherly ability to create, and that connection between God and man, you know. You have the universe sparking here. Almost makes me think of a really big clit, too. Sorry, guys. Sexuality is part of everyday reality. We don't want to ignore the fact that it is part of probably what you think most of the time, right? Let's look at it. Look at it. It's like a big clit. It's the universe. Cycle, sensitivity. But this is dark. Why is it dark here? Have you been ignoring this? Has someone else been ignoring this? There's like fire here. There's something that wants to happen, right? What's in the fire? You or somebody else naked having a little sexy time by yourself. Looking all doing some glam shots in this weird like Statue of Liberty red fire neon light show behind you. There's some beads under you. It's kind of like, I don't know, it makes me think of like the ocean, some dark ocean. So she's like the dark Venus side of you. So maybe you went through a dark Venus time lately, whatever that means to you, Taurus. But, you know, it's wrapped in purple. So whatever the dark time was so you could pop out. Maybe you popped into a darker time into your life so that you gained a little spirituality in the situation for you. So you can gain clarity and stop having the damn nightmares about it already. Stop being so worried. Stop not sleeping so well. Go to bed early one night. You have pink here, so the roses are starting to bloom. You know, that pure, innocent love is now coming after the dark, massive unknown that you went through. This gave you a fire. It gave you a... Maybe it made you bare-ass naked so you could see who you really are and be comfortable with this and love this and accept this. Accept these dark parts of you and see them and have a new birthing, because this new birthing here is warm and beautiful and sweet. You can go into the dark and learn something and decide to see that mirror and to change it. And you're coming out of this. This is the end. And you have the Four of Wands to tell you so. This is a celebration. Maybe you have, you know, had a dark time, the dark night of the soul, so you could reflect on yourself a bit. Gain your spirituality coming from personal experience. Sometimes we have shit ripped out in our life for a reason. Sometimes we're sailing along and we're going the wrong direction, or we went a weird angle or a detour, and something comes along that was probably meant to be in the first place, although you don't see it that way because it's all dark at the moment. When you're in there, it's dark and you don't see around. You know, there's two sides of the psychopath. I don't know why I thought of this. You know, they're two sides of the same coin. The other side is the genius. The genius swims, or the mystic. Genius, mystic. The mystic swims in the... Right here. The mystic swims in delight in the same waters that the psychopath is drowning in. They're both swimming in the same water, but they're seeing that situation in two different lights. The mystic goes in himself, finds his own fire, his own truth, his own bare-ass motherfucking naked self. Good, bad, everything. Faces it. Uses that as a strength to give him a good base to birth into something more magical, more spiritual. The flame is now coming from inside of you instead of what you presumed from the outside. and you're moving to somewhere softer. You're using that flame in you. So you're done. You're done, Swords. So you're done with all this mental crap you went through. Mental. Stop being mental. Mental. Get out of your mental and have some fire. Sing a song. Go dance. You know? This is like a torch as well. So what lights your spiritual torch in your universe? What tickles your clit, so to speak? You know, maybe you want to change how you looked at a situation from before and look at that same situation, be in the dark. Maybe you like the dark. Maybe you like your sexy time in the dark, or that other side of you that you don't, you know, always have out when you're in your suit. It likes to come out in the dark. You like that naked, you know, glam shot show that you do on your own. Maybe you're ready to have somebody else see you do your show. Maybe there needs to be somebody else taking the picture of you while you're laying there looking so sexy. Because you're not hating this. This is usually a nightmare card, but you're not hating your nightmare, by the way. You're sort of liking it. So take what you like from it. Take that sexy part of what you went through. Okay. Maybe add somebody else to the mix. And roll around a little. Take some fun shots.